Hi everyone. I am going to tell you a story and I want you to try to figure it out. It has racked my brain this whole day and it boggles my mind. I told the story to my daughter and she goes, "Oh Mom." It is a long story, but let's see how smart you are. Okay. So I have to give you some facts. And a good mystery is you have to refer back to the facts to try to figure out the story, okay? So here we go. I went to the Dominican mid-February to mid-March of 2019, okay? This year. And because you're in a third world country, you don't always get the best internet. You really have to put, your phone on airplane mode and all that. And you can't really read your email because it's going to cost you, money. Okay. So I actually buy a phone to use the service on the island itself, to use their service. Okay. So when I get back into the country, I go and check my box, and it was box 264, and the key wouldn't work. So I go into the post office, and my daughter was with me, and they go, "Oh, you didn't pay your bill. It was a 6-month thing. You didn't pay your bill. We locked you out." I go, "Well, let me pay it now." And she goes, "No, not going to do you any good. We gave it to somebody else." And I go, "You don't understand. This is hooked to my business." And she goes, "Sorry, can't do anything about it." So I had to sign a new contract for another box. And they asked for, all kinds of ID. I gave them my passport. She goes, "Well, that's not good enough ID." I go, "You're the one who issued it." Okay, I had to give them my driver's license, all that stuff. So I said, "You know what? I'm gonna sign up for a year. That's not gonna happen anymore." Now on the application, it has my phone number. They have my email. They know how to get in contact with me, right? So I paid the money. Now, 2 weeks ago, I went in there and I talked to the postmaster and the same lady that I talked to today. And I said, "Listen, you all keep putting somebody else's mail in my box." And she doesn't have this box. I said, because when you fill out that paperwork, you have to list everybody in your family that could be getting mail there, and also 2 people who could pick it up, right? So I said, "Please quit sticking it back in my box because I am writing on it, this person does not own this box. Please quit putting it in my box." So I saw them 2 weeks ago and I explained this to them. And I was very nice about it. So I go in today, stick my keys in my box, and it does not work. So I get in line. There's a lot of people behind me. And I said, "Oh my God, this is happening again. Why didn't you all email me?" "Oh yeah, we did." I go, "No, you didn't." I said, "Why didn't you call me? You got my phone number." "No, we don't do that." I said, "Then why do you ask for my phone number?" Right? So I said, "Can't you all just put a little notice in the box?" "Yeah, we did that too." And I go, "No, you didn't. You did not put any notice in my box." So I had to fill out all the paperwork. And I said, "Does anybody have my box now?" She goes, "Oh, no, nobody has it yet. We just locked it down." I said, "Well," she says, "but I have to give you a new set of keys because we changed the lock." And I go, "Well, okay, as long as I don't have to get on my YouTube and change 999 videos with my new post office box." Because it was, post office box 131. It's at the end of every one of my videos with my Patreon account. So about my Patreon account, I am getting ready to do videos solely just for Patreon. I haven't had the time, but I'm going to make the time because as Trisha Paytas says, that's where she makes all her money. Yeah. So My daughter talked me into this, so I'm going to be doing that. Because I do have a lot of interesting stories that I can't tell on this channel, okay? So, I fill out the paperwork, and I'm giving her all these IDs. Then she says my passport's not good enough. She took my driver's license. I gave her my Medicare card, all that. But she says the passport's not good. I go, you're the one who issued it, you know, again. She goes, no, I need something with your vehicle registration. Well, the only thing I could pull out at that moment with 5 people behind me was my golf cart registration, which we do have to have insurance for now. So I handed her that. So she was inputting in the computer, and she goes, it will not take it. Now, I've already given this woman a little bit of a hard time because she's saying that they put notices in my box. They're saying that they emailed me, but I am disputing that. I go, no, you haven't. She can't input it in the computer. And now I decided to have some empathy for this woman. I said, okay, what should I do? She says, come back in the morning. We'll try to figure this out. And I said, okay, I'll come back in the morning, which means I have to go to bed early tonight. And I want to talk to the postmaster because I'm going to make an official complaint with the United States Postal Service. Because she couldn't even take my money. Okay, because it's going to be like another, what, $90 for a year, whatever. I have a little small box. And if I get big packages, they put a key in there and I go to the bigger boxes. Because a lot of my subscribers send me gifts and food and stuff like that. So I go back home and I'm like really tired from all this. So I lay down to take a nap and my brain is like just keeps working. And you know how when you just about fall asleep, how all of a sudden your brain starts getting like kinetic energy and it starts sparking, and all of a sudden I'm thinking, I gotta find the receipt of when I paid that renewal. So I go through a huge stack of receipts like this. I mean, hundreds. And I went through all my bank account. I went through all my credit card receipts. There was nothing, which leads me to believe that I paid with cash, right? So something I kept thinking, well, when did I go to the DR? It seems like it was like a year and a half ago. And then I go, no, I went to the DR in 2019. I was, you know, that's when a lot of people were like having mysterious deaths and things. So all of a sudden I started thinking something is not right. Okay. So have you figured it out yet? Now, I had my pajamas on. I have my pajamas on now. But I got completely dressed. It's like 9 o'clock at night. Get back in my car. Drive to the post office box. And I had told the lady that, you know, it was like, I said, you know, my keys don't work in my box. Well, come to find out, I said, how can they already take away my box when it hasn't even been a year? So I went and researched my YouTube videos and I saw that my box was 131. So I put my key in 131 and it opened up. The problem is the woman should have researched it to know that I didn't even have box 121. The problem is the boxes are both high and they're right next to each other. So that confused me and she didn't even catch it. So that is the mystery. I was putting the key in the wrong box. So yeah, my post office box is good for until I guess mid-April maybe. So, oh my gosh. So my daughter swears up and down I've got Alzheimer's or dementia. I don't know, maybe I do. But this is a real funny story. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. And my sister works for the post office. So I had to even put a call into her saying, I need your help. I'm having the same issue again with the post office. But the thing of it is, I was right. They hadn't emailed me and they hadn't put notices in my box because I wasn't even due for a renewal, okay? Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this story.